There we go, we can build it now. And then we can ship things in and we can stop worrying. Oh my god, what a performance. Let's get these back up and running again. By pausing the facilities, I sent the workforce elsewhere to do other things. Come on then, finish it off. What a mess. This is how you play the game, everybody. This is how you not play the game and how you make a big mess up. Entertaining, I guess. Have a sort.
Spaceport expansion approved.
Got to spend some petrochemicals to get in there.
Good. We'll need your full corporate network. If this is an ancient pathogen and reaches a major population center, we're in trouble.
Yes,
we'll
Esther.
need a larger research division. But if you settle on that marsh, in a few centuries they'll have to dig you out. So first, we'll have to pump it dry.
Fair enough, Esther. You putting your trust in a muppet like me, I have no idea. Let's try again with the trade route. Yes, we're short on canned food. I'm aware of that. It's all fine. Despite the massive network and all this money and everything else, not having a brain is my major problem. So, canned goods from here to here. It will leave us with one excess. So we should really put in more. And it does cost us some money as well. But I've got loads of money.
Transfer route. Register.
What we really need is a bit more canned food, because we're going to expand our population to a large degree over here, and we need more canned food. So let's go over here. We do have spare fish over here, so all we need to do really is expand the cannery. There we go. So what I'm doing here, so we haven't done this on the other region yet. This is a canned goods factory. Each of these is a module you can put on there to do various things. Ones like these ones here reduce things like energy use or logistics maintenance cost, things like that, okay? Then you've got these other modules which actually make more stuff. So by building this, let's build another one.
Already have something in mind.
Shut up! By building this, I'm going to increase my production rate. It's going to cost me some materials, some construction materials. But it's going to give me more canned fish coming in, and I still have plenty of actual fish in here as well. Expanding your current factories is the most efficient way of getting more materials coming out to somewhere. So now if we look at our trade route, this one, there we go. We've now got 7 spare canned food here. I'm not going to expand my population in the Arctic at any point probably for now. So we can send all the spare canned food to here, and now these guys will finally be happy. Oh, blimey. Okay. So we've now suddenly got a lot more ecologists.
I think we're all happier now.
Shut up, Luke. By the way, you can't turn off the voice chat, the chatter from the characters. I wish you could. Spam like that is part of the big problems with this game. Not the worst things. Okay, so back over here. If we look at our ecologists now,
Could be worse.
we've now got 4 per tent. Okay, but they're happy. Actually, there's 7 effective. There's 4 people in the tent apparently, but there's 7 effective workforce. Don't question it. It's fine. And we're getting more money coming in from them as well. They're happy because of vitamin drinks. They've got canned food. To be really happy, they want smart drones and community. We can't actually build those yet, I don't think. No, there are things over here. So we're locked down because we need more ecologists before we can build the factories required to go further. Okay.
As long as it's
Now, Esther wants us to have more people, but only a few more people. So let's build just a whole stack more tents over here for these science nerds. And we'll do that from here. There we go. Right, okay, good. Everything else I think is running fine. We've got enough drinks, we've got enough food and water, we've got new buildings available.
Construction of new building types possible.
Lovely. How's the power doing? Get a bit low. We'll need some more power soon, but not yet. Power is magically coming from this. It's probably nuclear power, just don't tell anybody. That's fine. So now we can build what? We can build... What can we build? Tell me what we can build, game. Turbines? No. Distribution centres? No. What can we build? Oh, a drainage site. Okay, so we've got to drain some of the land. So over here, I have a drainage site. Now, to build a pump to pump all this land dry enough to use, we need to build a pump. We need to build it out of super alloys. Super alloys come from the Arctic. Now at the moment we've actually got a surplus of super alloys. Super alloys are made from molybdenum, I think. I can't remember. Let's just go and double check that. I can't remember how you make them. One of the earliest things you need to do. A lot of the buildings you're making are made from super alloys. So where is our super alloy factory? This one here? No, that's making metal foam. Where is it? I've only got a little one. Plasma smelter, there we go. So it makes it from, it makes a combination of aluminium and molybdenum, which both come from the Arctic. Okay, now in terms of resources, we have one spare super alloy here, but I think we're sending the rest to the temperate zone. But I'm not actually doing any building in the temperate zone now, so what we can do is trash this route here. Don't bid on my stuff. Ooh, annoying. We can instead make a new transfer route, which goes from super alloys here, from here to here. It's not actually enough, though. Let's finalize. Let's confirm that. We need 10 income of 10 units of super alloys coming in to be able to do that. So we really need to expand this smelter. This could be a problem. No, we've got room. We've got room. These guys are in the way. You don't need to move. Right. So let's put another module on here and expand our production by 3. We're now short on aluminium. Now aluminium comes from the mine over here. One of the first things you would build. So we'll build a new. So in Anno 2070, as resources were limited, you could only mine a certain amount of stuff over every mining site. We have mining sites again here, a certain number on every item. Most of the ones here are being used. I have more on this island over here that I can use. These are actually not actually functional, so I could knock those down and build new things there. But essentially this is where we get our resources from, and you can expand to a certain degree. These cool spider bots are digging out aluminium. Aluminium won't, and no material will run out in Anno 2205. One of the changes they made. Is it a good change? Possibly not. In Anno 2070 you could deal with it, because what you did is you made new technological breakthroughs which allowed you to get your mines working again. Essentially get more material out of a mine. It's like now when they talk about peak oil. Resources of things like oil and metals don't usually run out completely from a zone where you can get them from in the real world. What they do is they get to the point where they're not commercially viable to get more of the material out. There's more oil down in the oil well, but it's going to take us so much time to get it out. We're not going to spend the money. We're going to go and find somewhere new. That's usually what happens. Okay, when you get new technical breakthroughs of maybe driving oil out or extracting more materials from a mine, that's how you can reuse old mine heads and things like that. Okay, so that's what happened in Anno 2070. They scrapped it in this, which is a bit of a shame, but there you go. Anyway, now we're getting more material coming in. The raw material coming in. Can we build another one? Do we need to build another one? What is our trade route looking like now? Our spare alloys. Yeah, we could do with another one, really. Yeah, we could do. Otherwise, what I could do... Oh, it's fine. What am I worried about? Part of the reason I'm quite good at these games, ignore the first 10 minutes of me faffing around, is that I'm really stingy and careful of my resources. Okay? So that means I'm generally good at resource management games for that reason. Okay? But I'm worrying about, if I build another one, I won't need it all the time. I can always knock it down. It's not a problem. You know, I can use the resources somewhere else. We're going to need 10 income anyway. I've got stocks of super alloy. If I want to do any more building over here, which I can do it. It's not a problem. I'm just fretting about stuff. Okay, so now we have a drainage pump over here. But what we're lacking is power. We need the power to run the pumps. Have I built this yet? No, I haven't built it. Is that the drainage site I want? Yes, it is.
Navigating the marsh is tricky.
There we
It'll
go.
take a while to set up the pump.
That's alright, 5 minutes to do that, that is fine. Once it's up and running, we then need to power it. Now, there's a few ways of powering things in the future. I obviously have huge amounts of free power I can beam in here. However, unfortunately, this spaceport is not finished. And I can't yet make it into a transmission spaceport that can receive power from elsewhere. Also, shut up, Maitian, it's really annoying. I don't really need to. You know, I would rather... I could beam power in from elsewhere. Let's do it the way the game intended. I'm actually going to do what I should be doing and getting the power that I need from here. So to do that, the main two methods we have are... Early on...
Trade agreements are due to expire soon.
Wind park. Yes, Anthony. We will do that in a second. He's telling me that I've got a trade route. I'm selling some of my spare goods into the world market. And it's about to expire. So I'll renew the deal. It's fine. One of the good things about the game is that the world market changes based upon... So we're directly connected to the Ubisoft Uplay system. Ooh, not nice, but there we go. And that means that everyone playing the game, possibly not many people anymore,
Head office will be pleased to see
affects... Shut up, Aiden! Affects the costs of the various materials in the game. So, to sell things to the world market, if a lot of other people around the world are doing the same thing with the game, you're going to drop the price because of oversupply, over-availability of that product. So what could be a good trade route now might be a bad trade route in the future. So it's good to have a review of these contracts to see that, you know, is it worth doing it again? What we need here is... So these improvements here... On power producing systems, you have some rare modules that you can build that are only available on power producing systems, which reduces their maintenance cost, which is the 60 here in this case. I can't actually make these yet because to do it, if you see the figure in red, as a constructor bots, they are made in the temperate zone. I haven't got a supply of those, so I can't build these modules to make things better. But what I can do is stick down some more turbines, and that's making more power, and I think we're going to need a lot of power to run these pumps, is what I remember. So we're just going to go hog wild. It's only made out of biopolymer, so we can build on this one here, but that should be enough power. Later on we can build some better power production systems, but at the moment we can't. So what do we do while we're waiting for this to finish? Well, we're always going to need more people, so let's quickly put down how many people do we need for this? Another 80 or so. So let's build a bunch of these guys. This is the slow build that I was talking about when I said the game can be a bit grindy. Isn't actually that bad in this stage here, because we've got basic level researchers here. Basic level peeps who have not got many demands on us for what they actually need. I think some of these guys... Can I get the wall? I can get the road all the way around. There we go. And then we check to see if they've got enough resources. They have... Do they have enough food? They do have enough food coming in. They've got enough juice drinks. They've got enough juice drinks. They're all good. And I've got a slightly easier start. My technological breakthroughs in my space station, which we'll have a look at in a minute, mean that... What's that glowing thing there? What is that?
This place doesn't
What's that?
provide much variety, but hey.
A glitch. It's like lit up. Like a little dog shed.
Construction of new building types possible.
Don't know. Anyway, I've got various technological breakthroughs that mean that my factories produce far more than they would at the start of the game. How you doing, Moss Factory? Going nice? Yeah? Moss good, is it? Moss is good today? Nice and moist? What's that called? Moss Pool! Like Deadpool, with less blood.
Warning. Unfulfilled demand for specific consumer products.
Spam from Adam there. Okay, so we're now at the point where we can make smart drones. So immediately what happens is the people start complaining they haven't got smart drones, and Adam says, these people haven't got smart drones, despite the fact I haven't had time to make them yet. You colossal pains in the bum. But there we go, we'll do that in a minute. Is this ready? 14 more seconds. Let's rush time, shall we? Whee! Forward time.
You can get the drainage started now.
Okay, Esther. These materials here, iridium, are rare materials. You can only get them through doing quests and conflict zones, which we might cover later as far as that goes. They're essentially ones you can't mine, you just have to get them. Here's iridium, we've got graphene, we've got petrochemicals. I think that's all of them. Yeah, not. There's another one. There's something moon rock. I don't know what it is. Right, how much power do we need for this?
This will take a while. Grab a chair.
Slightly more than we need. It's going to take 11 minutes. Okay, we need more power, so we're going to build another wind turbine. They've got a region that they work in. Surprisingly enough, you can't just split them all next to each other. They will start to steal each other's power. So there we go. We've got another one of these, and we'll expand it very slightly because we are going to need. We're going to build a factory in a second, and we're going to need power for that as well. Shall I just get these constructo bots in here? Let's do another trade route. Have I got spare constructo bots? I know we haven't got them. Over here. If we look at our resources, so where is it? I can't remember which one it is now. I don't use these as often. Lunar region. There we go. So constructo bots are these dudes here, and we have 10 spare. We're overproducing 10 in this region here. So let's make a new trade route from here to here. Lovely.
Transfer route beginning operation.
Thank you, Adam. These will slowly build up in the region. So if we look here, we have, where are they? We've got 10 incoming, and we've got 2 actually in storage. So it's a bit soon to do anything with them yet, but we'll need them soon. This will just keep on pumping away to drain all this moist, look at this sludgy soil around here. Hey, that's what happens when you melt things in the tundra, you get sludge. We need to build what were they called again?
This place doesn't provide much variety, but hey.
Shush, they'll complain less later. They want smart drones. Who doesn't want drones? Especially smart ones. Smart drones are built from nanochips and cobalt. Cool. Let's do the cobalt first. That's probably a bit easier. Now remember, we need to. Where's a mining site? We can't get to many mining sites. Is the problem? Actually, I don't think we can. I think they're over here. There's one here, but we can't get to it because it's flooded. That's frustrating. I was hoping to use our time in doing that. But there we go. How is it doing anyway? How's the little community going on down here? Anything interesting over here? So why do you see rare things on some of the units that are not on others? No? That guy's doing some... Are you sweeping? Where's this chump here? What are you sweeping? It's... Maybe he's raking. I don't know. What else we got here? We've got a doggo running around.
Okay, let's open another basin.
Couple of doggos. Got a little cool little car thing. Look at this little buggy. Nice. Solar panels. I'd like some solar panels like that outside my house. That'd be good. What's one in the garden? There's a little mini wind turbine there. Someone's warming their hands by the fire, doing a little dance. Calisthenics in the morning. So funny. Okay. What's the next target up here? Just drain the stuff, isn't it? That's it. While we're waiting, what should we go and do? Have a look at other things, other features in the game. So, these little chevrons over here. These are missions you can pick up from various people.
Hate to ask, but I'm in a squeeze. Know what I mean?
Hello, Villy. So Villy's offering us to go and get some stuff, and he'll give us some petrochemicals in return. These are the special resources up here.
Ah, perfect timing.
Luca wants to give us some money. I'm actually at my max money right now, so we don't want any money from him. No, thank you. And what's the other one? There's another one, isn't there? It's here.
Welcome. I have an assignment.
Wants to give us some money. They're all basically things. You do things like you fly around and you collect stuff with your little helicopter. Whatever. They're okay. I only really care when you've got so many of these resources now. I only care about the money ones. But what we're going to do instead, we're going to play in the stock market, because what could be more fun than the stock market? So, at a certain point in the game, you can access the stock market and start bidding for people's shares. Okay. Why would you want to do that? Well, you get every company has a special benefit. Our company starts with, the benefit is influence, which is this number up here, which we're maxed out already. Influence is used to do various things, such as open a trade on some shares, or most various times people were trying to buy some of my shares and I was stopping them. What I was doing was I was using my influence to basically put the mockers on anything like that. I would do something like claim insider trading or something like that, and I would block the trading from happening because I don't want to spend money trying to buy my own damn shares. Okay, so this is what you get for this. So one of the first things you do is you buy out your own company completely. You make sure you've got all the shares, and every time you buy out a company completely, you get benefits. So I get bonus influence, which I then use for various things to do the rest of the trading. That's the process. That's the way you go with it. The best thing to go first is to buy your own company, so you can then control what happens. You can stop people bidding on your shares, and you can bid when you want to. And there's espionage things you can do as well, which are kind of dull and not really very useful. But that's the point. Anyway, we bought out every one of the competitors has a special bonus effect. So the benefit for Simon International is that he has an agricultural benefit. So every time I won a share of him, I got a little bonus to my agricultural production facilities. Now I own his company entirely. He's my bitch. Okay, I said it. Every time I own all his stuff, I get a big agricultural bonus from him. Okay, for buying out Li Sheng, I get a power bonus, a biotech bonus, a manufacturing bonus, and what's this one? Electronics benefit. Okay, who are we going to target? Who are we going to make our next subservient person? I would like more industry, probably. Yeah, I don't put as much into every industry. We're going to buy out Castian. Now each of these shares are worth different amounts. We're going to select this one here. It's the influence cost to start the bid. It starts at 300,000. We're going to start the auction. We've got loads of money.
There's always tomorrow.
Shut up, Luca. What we're going to do, we're not going to worry about it until the very last second. We're going to count all the way down to 10 seconds. So we're now at 1,600,000 centimes for the share. We're going to put up in the last minute. We're going to try and bid these guys into the ground. Is what we're going to do, because I think we've got more money than they have. These guys are doing quite well. Li Sheng's struggling, and we can spend up to 4.1 million on buying the share. Anyone else? No?
A most lamentable situation.
Oh, I'm sorry, Aiden. Totally not sorry. So I now own his share here, and I get a small bonus to my heavy industry benefits, which is things like mining. I'm interested in this because things like mining, there's only so many sites I can mine from. Opening a new mine is expensive. I would rather get more out of the ones I've already got open. So I will continue boosting my heavy industry.